Welcome back to another Buckwheat Productions broadcast here at Leedey, Oklahoma. Today, the Leedey Bison are taking on the Navajo Indians. Navajo's ranked number 3 in Class 2A, the record of 22-3. It's going to be a shootout today. Last time these guys came together, they ended up, let's see. It's a good question. I thought I had that pulled up. Okay. Bison ended up on top, and Keaton Adams was on the mound. He threw a 2-hitter. Only allowed 1 run and had 11 strikeouts. He had one of the better outings of his pitching career against him. This year, they travel here. Leedey coming off a big win against Fargo Bearcats yesterday. Ended up winning that game 9-1. Looks like Keaton Adams is going to take the mound again against the Navajo Indians this year. Behind the plate, it's going to be sophomore number 21, Max Branson. Third base, senior number 8, Kurt Schilling. Shortstop is going to be sophomore number 3, Sawyer Schweitzer. Second base, it's going to be senior number 4, Tyler Price. First base is going to be sophomore number 6, Dre Boatman. Right field, sophomore number 5, Cannon Derrickson. Center field, freshman number 1, Cameron Stidham. Left field, sophomore number 2, Kyson Adams. As Keaton warms up, umpires get ready. We'll be right with you here pretty quick. All right, and we're going to be underway. First up to bat is going to be number 2, Russell, for the Indians. As Keaton Adams goes to work. First pitch is going to be in there for a strike. Good way to start the game right there. I apologize for my camera angle. I fought that camera and fought that camera and fought that camera today. I had to walk out to that center field wall 5 times trying to get it, and it kept falling on me. So it's kind of stuck with everything at the top of the screen, but that's okay. I mean, I'm sure nobody noticed until I said something. But that's going to be hit hard into the right field, center field gap. Cameron makes the play, gets it in. And that's going to be a stand-up double to start the game for Navajo. Next to bat is going to be 34 for the Indians. Last name Boley, I think. B-O-L-E-Y. going to be in there for a strike. It's a good curveball right there. Keaton's always had pretty good curveball working for him. That's going to just miss on the outside corner. That's a good call. It is definitely on the outside corner. 1-1. Just on the outside, ball 2. Two and 1 count. Hard hit over the shortstop. That's going to find the gap, and that'll score a run for the Indians. Strong start to the game for the Navajo Indians as they go double-double and an RBI. That makes it 1-0 here in the top of the first. No outs. Fastball there on the inside corner for the strike. 0-1. I think something came loose on my camera out there. It's moving a lot. Let's hope that it holds into place. It's pretty windy. Everything's kind of clinging for dear life on the top of that wall. It's gonna be low and outside, ball 1. 1-1 count. Between innings, I'll see if I can't change some channels on those things and see if I can't clear that picture up a little bit. Ooh, close. That was a good pickoff move there. It's gonna be outside in the dirt. Ball 2. Good job from Branson picking that and holding the runner. For now, I might be holding on to this camera here. We'll see if it continues to give me problems. I don't want to miss anything. Yep, I'm just gonna hang on to this until I can figure that out. 2-1. Popped up, straight up. Nice Branson. Oh, nope. Kurt Schilling's going to call Max Branson off. That is a fantastic play by third baseman there. It's going to be 1 out for the Bison. Runner remains on second. Brings up the cleanup hitter, number 4, Hertz. And he gets him. He gets the pickoff move. I don't know why I switched cameras there. It's just habit. So sorry if I missed that, which I know it did. But that makes 2 outs. Good job for Keaton to get that pickoff. We have a lot of pickoffs this year. We had 2 of them, I believe, yesterday. I know they were back-to-back. Picked off the guy at second, and then turned around and picked off the guy at first. Wyatt McIntyre. As he starts off this batter 2-0. That was going to be in the dirt. Roll 3. Still just a little glitchy. A little too glitchy for my liking. That was going to be in there for a strike on this outside corner. 3-1. Keaton gets his pitch. Curveball in there for a strike. Full count, 2 outs. Just joined us. We're here on the top of the first. Navajo up 1-0. Started the game off early with 2 doubles. That's going to be a hole finder. It's going to be right through the gap of the infield, and it'll be a single. So runner on first. Where it was, they started with 2 doubles in a row. Second one ended up being an RBI. Scored a run, then got a pop out, a pick off. And now we're where we're at. That's in there for a strike on the outside corner, 0-1 count. Another good pickoff move, just missed him. It's going to be a hard hit through the infield there. Another base hit for the Indians. So far, the Navajo Indians have started off hot with 4 base hits, or 2 doubles, 2 singles so far. So runner on first and second, 2 outs. It's going to be ball a little high and outside there. This could be a high. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fouled straight back. That's going to make it 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Max and Keaton are going to come together. Actually, the coach is actually going to come out here. They're going to try to figure something out. With that, I'm going to try to figure out this camera real quick. Be right back. Well, not much I can do. So we'll just have to deal with what we got today. The 2-2-2. And then for strike three, swing and a miss, and Keaton Adams gets out of the inning with a pop-up, a strikeout, and a pick-off. No damage done, if you ask me. We had to score anyway if we wanted to win. So 1 run means nothing, if you ask me. Going into the bottom of the first, Navajo on top. Leading off for the Bison is going to be senior number 8, Kurt Schilling. Hard hit, right through the infield. Perfect. Good job from Kurt Schilling to lead off the Bison there. 1 pitch, 1 base hit. That brings up freshman number 1, Cam Stidham. Fouled straight back. Oh, 1. It's going to be high. Ball 1. 1-1. Oops. One pitch. Low and inside. That's going to be ball 2. 2-1. It's going to be inside. Ball 3. 3-1 here. Runner on first. Got no outs. That's going to be fouled back. It's going to make it. Full count. Excuse me. Ball 4. Cam Stidham gets on the base for the Bison. It's going to make it runner on first and second. Sophomore, number 21, Max Branson, comes up to bat. Hard hit. It's going to make it through the infield. That's going to be an RBI for Max Branson. Kurt Schilling crosses home plate. And Max pokes it through the infield. That's going to tie the game up. 1-1. It's Cam Stidham on second base, Max Branson on first. That brings up senior number 10, Keaton Adams. They try to do a little trickery on Cam, and he's looking at him like, that's not going to work on me. No outs. Keaton shows bunt. Great bunt. Makes the play and moves the Bison. That brings up number 2, sophomore, Kyson Adams. Good job from Keaton to get the runners moved over. That makes a ball 1. 1-0. 1 out. Keaton Adams, or Kyson Adams, I should say. The on-base percentage extraordinaire. Is he going to get a base hit through the center? That's going to score both Cam Stidhams and Max Branson. As Leedey goes up 3-1. Base knock for Kyson Adams through the infield in between the first baseman and second baseman. Perfect position. And that brings up sophomore number 3, Sawyer Schweitzer. Kyson Adams gets another stolen base on the year there. Kyson leads the Bison with stolen bases. Every time he touches first, he's on second almost immediately. His on-base percentage is nearly 600. I'm just extremely impressed with Kyson this year. Extremely impressed. He's done a fantastic job, really. His Navajo coach is going to come out and talk to his team. Sawyer with 1 ball, no strikes, and we got 1 out. Runner on second. Leedey on top of Navajo. 3-1 here in the bottom of the first. It's going to be low, ball 2. Yeah, that just not going to do. Hard hit as the Bison remain on fire. Kyson Adams crosses home plate. Sawyer Schweitzer's got an RBA single. 4-1. Bison start out on top hard. That brings up number 6, sophomore, Trey Boatman. Bison on top, 4-1. It's going to be inside, ball 1. Got one out here. Ooh. It's called a strike. 1-1 count now. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. One-one pitch. 1-2 pitch. Sorry. Sawyer goes. It's going to be a strikeout, and he's going to get underneath it. So Sawyer's still second. Trey Boatman goes down, swinging. That'll bring up sophomore number 5, Cannon Derrickson. Ooh! Cy takes that one off the side of the head. God. 0-1. I think the catcher's just kind of giving the umpire a little bit of time there. On 1. The pitch. Fouled back. It's going to make it 0-2. Good job by Cannon to lay off that pitch. That's a good pitch. Starts on the outside corner, breaks out to the outside of that box. Looks like a strike. Not. 1-2. This could be low and inside. Another pretty good pitch. 2-2-2. Good job for Cannon to lay off all those. Now's the time to battle up. Swing and a miss. That's going to be a strike 3, but not before the Bison put 4 up on the scoreboard. As we head into the top of the second, Bison up 4-1. We'll be right back. Keaton and the Bison go back to work here in the second inning. That misses just on the outside corner, ball one. It's like Max liked it a little bit. A little more than Cy did. That one's in there for a strike. 1-1. Ooh. That might have missed just a little bit on the outside right there. It's going to make it 2-1. It was a great curveball. Almost got him to buy it. Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike two. Got him to chase on that one. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Keaton Adams gets another strikeout for himself. Strikeout number 2. The strikeout's brought to you by Leedey Lumber and Farm Supply here in Leedey, Oklahoma. Special thanks to them for the donation and sponsoring this broadcast. That was in there for strike one. Also, special thanks to Stidham family and Stidham Ranch, Schilling family, and the Oaks family with Oaks Ranch. Donations and sponsoring this broadcast and allowing me to do what I'm doing here and bring all this to you. This will be 2-1 now. Keaton gets his pitch and throws. This is going to be just low and outside. 3-1. Battle back here, kid. Seems I've cleared up this camera a little bit. That makes me a little more happy. Hard hit. Tyler Price is going to make the play and get the out. Good job for Keaton to get the ground ball, and great job for Tyler Price for playing the hop. Getting the out. 2 outs here. 24 Allen comes up for Navajo. That's in there for strike one. A lot of movement on that ball. Doing some weird things in the air. From back here, you can see a great pitch, strike two. 0-2 here, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Keaton gets 2 strikeouts on the inning and a ground ball. Leedey remains on top, 4-1, going into the bottom of the second. We'll be right back.
Are you ready to take your event to the next level? Whether it's the thrill of a live baseball game, the serenity of a church service, or the electric energy of a concert, Buckwheat Productions makes it happen. With a professional expertise in audio engineering, lighting design, videography, music production, and editing, our owner, founder, and crew bring the highest professionalism to every production. Now, based in Western Oklahoma, Buckwheat Productions is your go-to for flawless event production. No event is too big or too small. We handle it all with precision and passion. Elevate your next gathering. Contact us today at buckwheatconcertproductions@gmail.com. Let's create unforgettable moments together.
You can also contact us at my cell phone number, It'll be 580-216-4161. I'll put that up real quick. Contact me at that number, and any kind of event you would like. I've done about everything when it comes to video and audio and light design, from concerts to just meetings, really. I've worked with everything from Winter X Games to Country Jam. Tyler Price comes up, and that was off the first pitch, all in one. I've worked with people like Jelly Roll and Blake Shelton, all the way to Young Gravy and the DJ Cascade. Ooh, Tyler Price is going to lay a bunt down. Oh, no way. Wow. Ooh. I don't know about that one, folks. I thought Tyler beat that one out. That brings up number 8, Kurt Schilling. That's going to be a hit by pitch. Brings up freshman Cam Stidham. One out. Sorry, I'm working on that replay. I want to bring that replay up. I want to see if he actually did make it or not. It's a ball 1, 1-0 count here. It's going to be low and outside, ball 2. It's going to be hard hit. Oh, man. That's just unfortunate right there. Hard hit to first baseman. He catches it, steps on the bag, and gets Navajo out of the inning. Moving into the top of the 3rd. Let's see if he made it or not. Ooh. Oh, yeah, he definitely made it. Let's see if I can bring that up again here. Yep, he was about a half a foot, half a step into that. So, yeah, Tyler definitely beat that out, but they're not going to give it to us. Still getting used to the editing the replay and trying to get it to you guys quick, and it'll come together. 4-1. Bison on top here at the top of the third as leadoff comes up to bat for Navajo. He led the game off with a double. Scored the one and only run that Navajo has. That one's popped up. Tyler camps underneath it and makes the play. One out for the Bison here in the top of the third. Two-hole Bowley also had a double last time he was up. It's going to be high and outside, ball one. Oops. It's going to be outside, ball two. 2-0 count. It's good. That's a pretty good curveball. Try to get him to chase a little bit. 3-0. That's going to be on that first strike. Good job for Keaton to battle back there. 3-1. Inside corner. Great pitch. Full count. That's fouled straight back. Full count remains. Leedey on top, 4-1 here. If you're just joining us, we're in the top of the third. Ooh, that's going to be outside, ball four. One runner on. Brings up 3-hole. Number 3. As Brandon comes out and looks like Kyson Adams is going to come into pitch. Keaton's going to come in to catch. Kurt Schilling is going to go to left, and Max Branson is going to move to third. So a little bit of a change up here. Great job from Keaton Adams. Coming up on playoffs in a couple days. We might see a couple pitchers today. Get some work on the mound before we move in. Rankings are locked, so record from here on out doesn't matter. So what we've got is what we are. We'll be number 5 all the way through. As brother to Keaton Adams, Kyson Adams comes on and goes to work on the mound. We'll be right back. All right. Kyson Adams goes to work here. We got a runner on first, one out. It's 3-hole number 3, Lingle comes up to bat. Oh! Right. Right by Kyson's head. He gets his glove up. I bet he missed that by an inch. Good hit up the middle there. It's going to put runners on first and second for one out. That can all go away with a ground ball right here. Curveball drops in there for a strike on one. Hard hit to Sawyer Schweitzer here as he makes the play. Tyler Price snags it and throws the runner out at first for the double play. So the Bison roll it out to get out of the inning. Moving into the bottom of the third. Bison remain on top 4-1. I thought the game was over for a second. I've never seen in the middle of an inning an entire team warming up in the right field pretty much. Leading off the inning for the Bison is going to be sophomore number 21, Max Branson. He's 1 for 1 today with a single and 1 run scored. I keep telling him that one of these days he's going to grow into those feet. Where's a size 13? The moment he's able to grow into those feet, he's going to be 6'5". Pitch is going to be on the outside corner, missed for a ball 1. 1-0 count. Ball 2 in the dirt. I give him the green light right here. You see it, light it. Yep. Oh, just got underneath it. That's going. Ooh, play caught right at the wall. He just got underneath that. It went nearly 330 feet. If we got just a touch more of that, it would have landed in Woodward County. That brings up senior number 10, Keaton Adams. Swing and a miss. Be strike one. Hard hit. That's going. That's gonna be gone. Way gone. That one did land in Woodward County. It's Keaton Adams. Gets a big fly. Makes it 5-1. Great job, Keaton Adams. Brings up brother to Keaton. Sophomore number 2, Kyson Adams. Kyson had a hard line drive through the infield for a single last time he was up. As he lays off a high pitch for the ball. It would have been nice to start off with 2 home runs that inning. We almost did it. As Kyson gets hit in the side of the foot. I know that sucks. That hurts really bad. I know that. There's no padding on the side of your shoes. There has not been a game go by where either Kyson or Keaton hasn't got hit by a pitch. Not one. It's part of the reason why his on-base percentage is so high. It's he either walks or gets hit at least 80% of the time. And I don't think I'm exaggerating on that either. Here recently, he's been getting a lot of base hits, though, other than that. It's going to bring up sophomore number 3, Sawyer Schweitzer. I think a new pitcher. I'm not sure. Still kind of waiting to see. Yeah, it looks like a new pitcher is going to come in for Navajo. While that goes on, a little peek at the legacy that Leedey BISON has put on throughout the years. They got 36 state tournament appearances in the spring, 41 fall state tournament appearances, and 77 total combined. And it says all-time in Oklahoma, but that is in the nation. We are second in the nation for state tournament appearances. That is absolutely crazy. And, well, I kind of want to rewind that. I'm going to. When it comes to spring state tournament appearances, in all classes, this is all classes, we are ranked tied for 8th in the country. And if you look at number 3, Asher is actually ranked number 3, and they're ranked number 1 whenever you combine fall and spring. As if you look at any of the bigger schools, they have football, so they don't play spring. But small school, we have fall baseball. But we are ranked 2nd all-time nationally for most state tournament appearances out of any baseball program in the country. Coming from a town of about 450 people, that's amazing. I'm not sure how many people knew that, and I definitely didn't know that until I actually started doing some research on it. So we got a runner on first now. Sorry, Schweitzer up to bat. Swing, and that's going to be fouled off the inside of the thigh of that catcher. Also know that feels. That also hurts. Umpire's going to give him a little bit of time here. On one count here for Sawyer Schweitzer. Kyson Adams leads off at first. Kyson goes. He's going to get there easy as it goes in the dirt, and catcher blocks it, goes straight up in the air and out to the right. Kyson Adams is going to have another stolen base. Makes it a 1-1 count, 1 out. Sawyer Schweitzer had a hard line drive right over the third baseman last time it up. As that one's popped up straight up in the air, the pitcher is going to get underneath it and make the play. It's going to be 2 outs. Going to bring up number 6, Dre Boatman. Ooh, swing and a miss, strike 1. He's pulling ahead just a little bit. If he keeps that chin down and let that left shoulder move his head, he'll be able to watch that ball hit that bat. He pokes it. It's gonna, fall just foul. So we're gonna start this at bat with 0-2. Hard hit. That's going to make the gap, I think. Ooh, great play by the right fielder. He tracks that down and snags it for the 3rd out. As we move into the top of the 4th, Leedey remains on top, 5-1. We'll be right back. First pitch of the inning. Tyson gets a little dribbler back to himself and makes the play for the out. Two pitches, another ground ball here. Dre makes the play, makes the tag, gets 2 outs. 2 pitches, 2 outs here. That's a very ideal situation for any kind of pitcher. It's going to be high and outside ball. Good curveball. It's going to be a little high, though. 2-0. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike one. 2-1. High and outside. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Full count, 2 outs. That's going to be on the inside. Just misses. Ball 4. Got a runner on first here. As Kyson goes back to work. High and outside. That'll be ball 1. Run on first. 2 outs. Bison up 5-1. That one's in there. Strike 1. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike. Whoo! Close play over at first. Just misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Good job for Kyson Adams. The Keaton brothers doing work on the mound today as we move into the bottom of the 4th. Leedey on top, 5-1. Right back. Starting off the inning here for the Bison is going to be sophomore number 5, Cannon Dierksen. Swing and a miss, just misses, strike 1. That's going to be a curveball in the dirt. Makes it 1-1 count, no outs. Bottom of the 4th here, Bison up 4, 5-1. Hard hit, that's going to make the gap, and Cannon Dierksen starts the Bison off. Leadoff single. Brings up senior number 4, Tyler Price. Last time Tyler was up, laid down a beautiful bunt. Beat it out, but was called out at first base. As he shows, pops it up to left field, and left fielder makes a heck of a play. Great sideways sliding diving catch. It's going to be 1 out. That brings up leadoff number 8, Kurt Schilling. Hard chopper to third base. He's going to make the play, and you're not going to throw Kurt Schilling out. There's no way. The kid's fast. But they get the lead off, or the lead runner out. Makes it 2 outs here. There's that freshman, Cam Stidham. Big base knock here would be huge. Uh-oh. Hard hit to right field, going up against the wall. Oh, and it's caught. Oof. That looked like it was gone off the bat. So, Navajo gets out of the inning. Bison remain on top, 5-1. So Kyson Adams is going to go back to work this inning. League on top of Navajo Indians, 5-1. Navajo not used to losing this year, as they have a 22-3 record, ranked number 3 in Class 2A. I mean, Class A2, I'm sorry. Kyson brings that in just on the outside, high a little bit. Ball 1. That was going to be low. Ball 2. 2-0. Kyson working on finding his rhythm again here a little bit. Starts off this inning 3-0. There it is. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Gonna make it full count. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Kyson Adams starts off the inning 3-0 and then comes back, strikes the man out. 1 out. Brings off a leadoff hitter. 1 for 2 today. Started the game off with a double. This could be high and outside, ball one. Then popped up his second time out. It's going to be a hard ground ball to Sawyer Schweitzer as he fields it and makes the easy throw. Gets the second out for the Bison. Brings up 2-hole, number 34, Boley for Navajo. Starts this batter off, high and outside again. Ball one. That was in there for a strike. 1-1 count. In there. Strike two, right on the inside corner. Great pitch. Got no complaints today for umpire behind the plate. We're going to miss. Strike three. Kyson Adams gets another strikeout and gets out of the inning. We move into the bottom of the fifth. Bison remain on top, 5-1. As I was saying, I got no complaints for the umpire behind the plate today. This guy's done a very good job. Other than the one missed call over at first base, they've done a pretty good job today. We'll be right back. Leading off the inning here for the Bison, again, is going to be number 21, sophomore Max Branson. Branson 1 for 2 today with a single and a long fly ball right at the scoreboard. First pitch is curveball in there for a strike, 0-1. Low and outside, 1-1 count. Seems the wind has shifted a little bit. Coming more out of a little bit of the southeast now instead of straight south. 1-1 count. A little early on that. It's going to be a 1-2 count now after that foul off. Hang back. Hang back. He's a little bit impatient. Way to lay off of that. 2-2. Ooh, that's the second day he's hit one off the literal end of the bat. He's early, way too early. That brings up senior number 10, Keaton Adams. Last time he was up, he hit one way over the scoreboard. Ooh. Hard breaking curveball. Gets him to bite. 0-1. That one just stays out of the zone. 1-1. Regardless, good pitch. Ooh, that one makes it in there. You've seen a couple of them now. If he throws that again, I'd light it up. Low pitch, 2-2 count now. 1 out. Hard ground ball through the infield. Keaton's going to have himself a base hit. That brings up brother sophomore, number 2, Kyson Adams. Speedster Wyatt McIntyre is going to come in. Run for the catcher. Keaton Adams. If you ever watch Leedey play basketball, you know who Wyatt McIntyre is. He is fast, fast, fast. Ball 1. 1-0. Lays off of it. 2-0. That was in the first strike. 2-1 count now. He lays off of it just high and outside, right outside the zone. 3-1. That was in there. He hits a hard ball to right center field, going and gone. Kyson Adams with a 2-run slam. That makes it 7-1 here. Bison on top. As brother Keaton and Kyson both have big flies today. As Kyson keeps his rhythm rolling and gets himself a big fly. Bison on a roll against number 3 Navajo. Love to see it. Navajo Indians look drained out there right now as the Bison are rolling. Brings up number 3, sophomore Sawyer Schweitzer. Uh-oh. Hard hit going to the wall. Gone! Back-to-back home run. Sawyer Schweitzer with a big fly. Wow. The two sophomores lighting the ball up. Back-to-back homers. All right. That brings up sophomore number 6, Dre Boatman. Coach is going to come out and talk to his boys. Leedey up 8-1 with 2 big flies in 1 inning there. Bottom of the 5th. Love to see it. Love to see it. We were this close to seeing 2 back-to-back home runs today. Keaton, Sawyer, and Kyson all have big flies on the game. With 2 days remaining until the district playoffs begin, this is the way to do it. As a new pitcher comes in for Navajo. We'll be right back on that. As the Bison go back to work, Dre Boatman comes up to bat. See if we can see a little bit more of this sophomore magic that Leedey Bison has. That one drops in there for a strike. It's going to be 1-1 count. Just on the outside edge. 1-2. Time to battle up here. That one's hit in the air to right field. Couldn't really see that. Looks like he made the play. It's going to be 2 outs for Navajo Indians. Another sophomore. Number 5, Cannon Dirksen comes up to bat. That one's going to be a low and outside, ball 1. Ooh, swing and a miss. 1-1 count. Bison's got a little bit of pip in their step today. Everybody looks like they're in a great mood. Doesn't seem like anything's bothering them. It's great to see. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Way to battle there. 1-2 remaining. He fouls another one off. Cannon going to work here. Good eye by Cannon right there. It's going to be it is going to be a little high and outside of the zone. 2-2. That one's hit hard to center field. Center fielder camps underneath it and makes the play for the third out. Damage is done though. Bison put 3 on the board with back-to-back homers. Moving into the top of the 6th. Bison up 8-1. We'll be right back. Entering into the top of the 6th now. Bison up 8-1. Kyson Adams goes back to work on the mound. That one drops into the zone for strike 1. A little low. 1-1 count. Check swing. Gotta get a piece of it though. It's gonna be 1-2. Oh. That was fouled down the first base line and out of play. 1-2 count remains. Swing and a miss. Great pitch. Strike 3. Bison throw it around. 1 out on the board. Brings up number 4. Mertz. Great play by Kyson Adams. Hard ground ball. Hit right back to him and fields it, runs it over, and makes the easy play at first for the second out. As the Leedey boys are on a roll today. Just a different kind of energy coming from these guys today. I felt it before the game. Everybody was in a good mood, running around. This one's fouled down the first base side and off the net, about back into the field. Boys got to the field early, got warmed up early. Played some baseball games. A little bit of fungo golf and a little bit of pickle. So everybody just in great moods all around today. And it's showing. 1-1 count here. Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike two. 1-2 count, 2 outs. That was going to be popped up to center field. Cam Stidham gets underneath it and makes the play. There ain't nothing going to get past that kid out there. As the Bison make the third out. Going into the top of the sixth. Bison up 8-1, or bottom of the sixth, I'm sorry. Bison up 8-1. See if the Bison can't put one on the board. Get the run rule here. We'll be right back. Starting off the inning here for the Bison. 9-hole senior, number 4, Tyler Price. Third baseman's playing back here. I think I consider laying a button down. That was going to be a curveball outside of the zone, ball 1. Ooh, curveball, check swing. I don't know if he was trying to hit that or just protecting himself. It looked like it might have hit him. 1-1 count. That's curveball. That's going to be a strike on the inside corner. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 out. Kurt Schilling comes up to bat. Senior for the Bison. Kurt hitting in the low 500s. I want to say the last time I checked it was about 515 batting average. She's on fire this year. Leads the Bison in batting average. Also leads the batting leads the Bison with on base percentage with a high 600s. I think it's about 670 or 680 on base percentage. He fouls that one down the third baseline. Kurt just knows how to get on the bag. He knows how to put the bat on the ball. It's hard to get out. He's fast. Ooh, swing and a miss. Missed. 2-2 count. 1 out. I'd estimate Kurt to run about a 4.2 40. Maybe even lower. He's fast. That one's going to be a ground ball to shortstop. We're going to see just how fast he is right now. He crosses first before the ball even leaves the shortstop's hand. Brings up freshman number 1, Cam Stidham. So we got runner on first, 1 out. top of the lineup. Been showing their worth today. Actually, really, everybody's been showing it. Everybody's on fire. Pickoff move. Lays off that one. 1-0. Excuse me. It's going to be a hit by pitch. Brings up number 21, sophomore Max Branson. Runners on first and second here, 1 out. That's a breaking ball just outside the zone, 1-0. One good hit here will end the game here for the Bison. That's going to be ball 2 in the dirt. Max has switched to a lighter bat. I'm not sure if that's the play. We'll see, though. Maybe it is, as he takes that one the opposite direction. And that one's going to drop. Kurt Schilling's going to cross home. Folks, that's ball game. As the Bison take out number 3 ranked Navajo in Class A2, 9-1 run rule. Great game for the Bison. That is the way to go into the playoffs. It's a big day on the mound for Keaton Adams and Kyson Adams. As Keaton gets him a big fly over the scoreboard, and Kyson Adams and Sawyer Schweitzer gets back-to-back home runs. Great day all around for the Leedey Bison. So, with that, Thursday, we will be going into the district playoffs against La Mega. First game will be played at 4 o'clock. Right after that, we'll be playing another game at 6 o'clock. If we happen to lose either one of those games, we will be playing again that night. All of the games will be played that day. So potentially 3 games Thursday. 4, 6, and 8. Either way, districts will be done Thursday evening. So, starting at 4 o'clock, not 4:30 like we've been doing, or 5 o'clock today. It's going to be 4 o'clock start time. Thursday against La Mega. Back-to-back games, no matter what. And if anybody happens to beat one another, a third game will be played to decide the winner of districts that night. That being said, thanks for tuning in to the Buckwheat Productions broadcast of Leedey Bison Baseball.